And welcome back to another session of Gaming with God. I'm your host, Grumpy Old Dude. We continue today with our second patrol in the U-boat. Let me take that back onto pause here. First patrol, we split into 3 videos. First one being on crew management and setting the boat up, getting supplies and whatnot for your first patrol. Then I did the first half of the patrol in a video, and then the second half in the third video. And I broke those that patrol into 2 videos because in real time, the patrol took about 3.5 hours. Editing on the second video cut that down to about 55 minutes. Roughly the same for the first video, so just short of 2 hours video time for those 2. We got our orders at the end of the first video, and we are now ready to proceed out of port for our second patrol. So we will set speed. Faster. Here we go. And our patrol zone's over here on the west end of Ireland, south coast. We will get there by traversing over the north side of Scotland and coming down. I'm not ready to shoot the English Channel. I think that's a suicidal undertaking at the present. So we're going to refrain from doing that. I am not going to very much go into time compression until we clear the port area. Reason for that is that I've done this 3 or 4 times. I don't know if this is the 4th or the 5th iteration I've tried the second patrol, but using time compression to get out of the port, I consistently run into something. Whether it's this sub or the gates or a ship or whatever, I end up with dead sailors, a seriously damaged boat, yada yada yada. So we're just going to wait until one for one timing gets us out to about here, which is not far. It's 1 nautical mile. 5 cables is a half nautical mile. We're making 15 knots an hour, 14. So we'll cover 1 mile, and then I'll go to 12 by compression until we cover another mile to get to here, and then 48 by to get to here, and then we'll be out into the more open seas type environment, and we can make some progress. Let's set a course here. Shift key.
Change course. Set a course to these coordinates.
So there we're plotted for 1,100 miles. Now our patrol, we have a 2-part mission here. 1,210 nautical miles of patrolling within this box and sink 7,000 or more tons since we leave port and before we return. If we want that tonnage to count for the campaign mission, which requires us to sink 45,000 tons by the 26th of December, 1941, then we need to sink that tonnage within our assigned patrol zone. And we have gone 4/10 of that cable so far. Wanting to get to here. Maybe I'm not far enough. Let's see what happens here. Let's go to 12 by. Got our radio man getting some rest. He's down here seriously fatigued. There we are. Now we're making some progress. Tab menu, let's make absolutely certain that our compressed air is full up. Okay. BDU report. Okay. You're getting a lot of reports. I don't know how many of these reports come from vanilla, or how many come from BDU convoys reports. That mod, how many are coming from UBE? I think we've got a little overkill here myself. I know they help with immersion for some people. I get that. The only one I care about out of those is the BDU reports about convoy sightings and ships that I can sink. Ships that I have to sink. Mission adjustments. I don't much care what London radio is saying. I'm a submarine commander. I'm not working in BDU Intel. There we go. Let's go to 140 time compression. You see the mileage counting off there, 1089, 1088. Shallow area. We'll start making some progress. I might be taxing my computer with this game. I've got the mods loaded up on it. I've got the mouse set to scroll at the mouse edges, the window edges. And you go back to 1800. In the shallows, it slows you down. Caps you at 140 time compression, 140 to 1 time compression. Watching for radio reports. I'm transiting across the North Sea here. Working on getting to our patrol zone. I just don't trust the 6500 to 1 time compression, I think. Let me think about that for a minute. That's 1 second equals 6500 seconds. Well, 100 minutes is 6,000 seconds. 8 minutes, 480, so that's 108 minutes, 20 seconds every second. Okay, we do have... Okay, we do not have a BDU report. We have the London thing there. We have the daily report there. Get that out. Okay. I'm going to go back to 1800 time compression. Here we are, coming up on our turn, 200 miles away. BDU transmission. Okay, our guy was asleep. So we didn't get our BDU transmission. Let's get him up. Is there water on the control tower? Yeah, there is. There's 3.2 meters of water on the floor there. There we go. Let's see what BDU is saying. Come on, he's on the... Oh, he's getting to the radio.
Yes, sir.
Let's see what we got here. Small group of merchant ships in AN 162. Reserve course east-northeast at 8 nautical miles per hour. They are here going east-northeast at about 8 knots.
Set a course to these coordinates.
We will set to there. Move to intercept. I'm going to turn my light down here so I can see my plot course. I want to get a little bit farther out in front of it, just a shade. The ring light from the camera illuminates me better for the recording, but it kind of makes the screen difficult to see. Here we are. Let's see here. 88 miles to go at 12. That's 7.5 hours approximately. 9, about 4 in the morning or 4 in the afternoon. Looks like it'll be about 4 in the afternoon when we intercept. Plus or minus a little bit. Okay. Now what we are going to do is go to periscope depth.
Periscope depth. Set an interception course. We're slowing down.
And when we do that, we can put our guy on the hydrophone. Okay, pump is off. We've got the floor dried. Yeah, we're going to be diving momentarily here. There we go.
Switch to electric motors.
Let's see what the hydrophone has to say about where the ships are. You're well within max hydrophone range. Batteries are fully charged. Air is good.
Switch to electric motors.
They're well within hydrophone range. Should be nearing sight range.
Change course.
All right, to get that, we gotta move him back to the radio to get this radio message.
On your order.
Another convoy. It's this one. Coming on the same course as this one, but behind it. Okay. Let's see how we're doing on our intercept here. Smoke spotted.
Skipper.
Oh, I never moved it back to the hydrophone, did I? We'll get this message sent. And we'll put him back on the hydrophone.
Aye, aye, sir.
So we've notified BDU that we see smoke from this convoy. And now we're going to intercept it and see what it is. Sinkables or not? Hard to say. We've only had one patrol, so I haven't even looked to see if my officers were promotable as far as skills and talents go. I don't normally check that after the first patrol. Maybe I should. What do I mean by that? Yep, he has a skill point he could spend. Okay, this makes him faster at plotting torpedo solutions. He has a skill point. I'm going to give him the same skill, make them faster. He has the skill point. Make him better at doing repairs. He doesn't have a skill point. And he has one. Make him a better medic. Okay. Well, we did promote promote, but assign skills. Better at computing torpedo solutions, better at repairs, and better as a medic. Now let's see what we get here. We should be... There it is. We know it's a freighter, but that's all we know about it right now.
Calculate torpedo course. We're slowing down. Change course.
Here's another one. We don't know anything about the boat yet. So now what we want to do is maneuver around a little bit, get ourselves in a position where if they are eligible to be sunk, we are in a good position to fire on them.
Set a course to these coordinates. Faster, faster.
Buy time for him to identify the ship.
Calculate torpedo course.
Excuse me. See his approximate heading. He's going to bring him somewhere along this line here. Pretty much right where I'm sitting, which is why I want to head up to here and then turn around so that if I do fire on it, I can fire on it with a 90-degree impact angle or approximately that for the torpedo. So at this point, this is where the sub crew is on heightened alert. And they're waiting for more information because they know they've got a contact. Just don't know yet what it is. %, solution. As the ship gets closer and closer to us, the solution speed will increase. The solution resolution speed will increase. Still have not identified the ship. We have an 18% solution. It is still a good mile and a half off. %, targeting solution. You wouldn't want to fire from here unless you absolutely had to, and the reason it's a C3. Okay, 7,700 tons. C3s, a little bit later in the war, and I don't know about initially, they got turned into armed merchant ships. And they're generally a little tougher to sink. We're going to take a peek at this one. Yeah, it's got guns on the bow. It's got guns on the stern. So this one is armed. Now, as far as I'm concerned, I don't know about the game, but as far as I'm concerned, that's an armed ship. It's an eligible target. If it's armed, it's equipped for war. So I'm going to sink it. The C3s can be a little tough to sink sometimes. Liberty ships, I believe they were called.
We're slowing down. Set a course to these coordinates.
And reduce speed and thereby our visibility as well. Hopefully. Netherlands, I believe that's a Swedish flag. Norway. Well, it's armed. It's not turned red. We may not be at war in Norway, but this is an armed ship. Let's see. I'm going to open a Google window here and when did Germany declare war on Norway? 8th of April, 1940. I'm about 6 months away from that. 5.5. I'm not real hip on the idea of surfacing to stop the ship and look at it, because it's armed. If I surface and they shoot at me, they can sink me. Not real keen on that idea. I'm going to go with my initial reaction. It's armed. We're in a state of war. It's in hostile waters. I'm sinking it. If I catch hell from headquarters, I catch hell from headquarters. 18 years in the Army, I actually made similar calls. Here's a 77% solution.
Calculate torpedo.
Now this one's red. This one's a British ship. That's interesting. An armed neutral escorting an enemy warship, or an enemy merchant ship. Yeah, the length of time that it spends saving, I think I'm taxing my computer. All right, I am going to put him
Calculate torpedo course.
on him. I'm going to switch him
Calculate
to there.
torpedo course.
He's got an 81% solution. Now I need one on here.
Change course.
17% now. I'm thinking I'm going to have to sink him to get to him. $24 and $82. I would imagine that trying to compute a target solution for firing torpedoes based on listening only off the hydrophones, that would not be a simple task to undertake. Consequently, he's only bumped at 2%, in the time he's bumped this 37. Submarine is coming around on the turn very slowly, but we're only moving at 3 knots.
We're slowing down.
Now I'm going to actually back us up a little bit. Now the bow will still continue our turn, so that the bow is pointed along the plot line here. We'll just be moving this direction. It's now at 56% solution. Intercept point would be about here,
Change course.
which is 600 and some odd yards. That's where I want the intercept to be.
Faster, faster. Faster, faster.
Just way slow, we'll creep forward here. 71% on him, 82 on him. Now I'm letting them come closer so that we're closer to a 90 degree angle at impact for the torpedoes. I've got acceptable firing solutions now, 83% and 79%. When I fire now, the torpedo is going to hit over here somewhere, coming at an angle like this, and it could just glance right off and not impact firmly enough to detonate. Torpedo will be scooting through the water 30, 40 knots compared to their, 8, 6, 7? Torpedo will cover that distance a whole lot faster than they will.
Faster, faster.
And we're down to 550 yards or thereabouts, 570.
Slowing down.
Here we go. $89 here, 83 here. Only a 5% chance that they'll see us. Vessels detected, yeah. See, even submerged, this guy could shoot at us with his guns and damage us, maybe even sinking us. So I'm just not willing to take the chance that he'll do that. Right or wrong, he's getting 2 torpedoes. Happy Halloween. And 4 cables distance on the plot line.
We're slowing down.
Almost. It's not going to take the torpedo long to cover 400 yards. %6 chance they'll see us now. Five. All right. It's not going to be a 90-degree angle, and I know that, but I don't want him. I'm going to set my depth at 3.5 meters. My spread at 20. I've got a good solution. He's close. We're going to put 2 torpedoes into him quickly here.
Set a course to these coordinates. Faster, faster.
Now we're going to move a little bit. Here's our torpedoes there. These are not that close to 90 degrees. He's in my way. I've got to make him go down and clear the path for torpedo to get to him. And I don't want to risk running into him, maneuvering to shoot at this guy. So he's about to take 2 torpedoes in the snoot here. He's pretty seriously damaged. Taking on a lot of water. That back end is getting low. Tosk is going down.
We're slowing down.
I'm going to let him clear the wreckage. Right now, this wreckage is between us and the target. I'm going to let him come past this wreckage.
Change course.
This boat 4,100 tons. Making 4 knots. Slowed down. Is he going to pick up survivors? It would be silly because he's going to get sunk. His back end's not yet underwater, is it? It's at the sea level. Some lifeboats out here.
We're slowing down.
Since I don't have a warship here to worry about, I am going to have him start reloading a torpedo tube. If I had a destroyer hereabouts and I had to dive down to hide and evade prosecution and depth charges, I wouldn't have him reloading the tubes because that makes a lot of noise. He's still only making 4 knots. And he is still hanging on at surface. And he's listed really bad. He's leaning hard to port. He's almost clear here.
Faster, faster. We're slowing down.
Another minute, maybe 2. He'll have cleared that first vessel and we'll be able to fire on it without being terribly concerned about our torpedoes hitting him en route to get to here. He's still making 7 knots. He's speeding up. He's making 5 now.
One, two, three.
Go to a 3-meter depth.
Fire.
See how we do with that one.
Set a course to these coordinates.
40 seconds.
There's our torpedo halfway to target almost.
30 seconds.
Somewhere around in
20
here.
seconds.
And we blew part of him up. His stern's almost below the water level now. My puppy wants to play. He brought his stuffed toy over for me to throw it. Make him go get it. Now he's going to throat growl at me because I'm trying to take it. Oops. He's on fire. He's down to 3 knots.
We're slowing down.
Hold breach.
She's sinking.
Change course.
All right, let's put our hydrophone guy on the radio. Report the Landover is sunk.
Set a course to these.
And we're just going to leave him alone. He's got crew and lifeboats here. I suppose I could put a stern torpedo in him. Going to time compression so I can finish my turnaround here. And I will. I'll put a stern torpedo in him and be done with it. His crew was out on lifeboats. Hey. The guy's bobbing around in their little sardine jars. Only 2 on that one.
Tube 1, loaded.
Okay, good. Now you can load tube 2. And after that's done, you can load tube 3. This guy's still making 7 knots. Unbelievable.
Faster, faster.
Let's get turned here. Here we go.
Blood Cube 5.
Tube 5,
We
loaded.
go to 4.5 meters. He's listing bad on that side.
Fire!
40 seconds.
Hopefully this torpedo will not detonate on this wreckage.
30 seconds. Seconds.
Well, that can't be. If that's our torpedo, it's more than 20 seconds from the target.
10 seconds to impact.
But I hope not. But you look like you're way out in front of this guy.
It's a miss.
How can you possibly say that? It's not there yet. Yeah, it's gonna be out in front of him.
Set a course to these coordinates.
Not at all sure how the hell that happened. Meta.
Set a course to
Oh, I know how it happened. I took him off the hydrophone, so he was on the wrong solution. My fault.
Aye, aye, sir.
That was my fault.
Calculate torpedo course.
I had taken him off the hydrophone, put him on the radio, so they used the original course calculation for that torpedo. And that was, of course, wrong on my firing position relative to the target, the range, target aspect, everything was different. Now my stern torpedo tube is empty, so I need to turn around and bring my bow back to bear again. That was entirely my fault. Pissed away a torpedo. More importantly, pissed away one of two stern torpedoes. There's only two of them back there, and I just completely wasted one. I'm surprised he's not going down off those two torpedo hits. He's not. And flying a Norwegian flag, maybe I'm not supposed to sink him. I don't know. But if you're armed and you're escorting something that is an eligible target, as far as I'm concerned, that makes you an eligible target. Kind of like, remember the movie Predator? Arnold Schwarzenegger and Jesse the Body Ventura and all them? The original Predator movie. Predator never attacked the gal, the little Mexican girl, because she was never armed. So if Norway didn't want their ships getting attacked, they shouldn't send armed ships along with eligible other ships.
Blood 2-1.
Let's go to 4 meters.
2-1, bloody.
Fire! Set a course to these coordinates.
And now the Tusk is no longer moving. He's now dead in the water. Now the only question is that wreckage going to catch? Or is it already sunk far enough down that the torpedo will clear it? That will hopefully be the case. As this makes 5 torpedoes I have now fired, scoring 3 hits.
2-1, loaded.
Okay, good. Now you can start loading the next 2. 2-1 again.
Move! Come on, quickly! 40 seconds to torpedo impact.
Looks like we cleared the wreckage of the Leavenworth.
30 seconds. Seconds.
And here we go. The end of the Tosca. There it goes. go back to the radio. Oh, he's on the radio. No, he's not. It's an enlisted guy on the radio. Tosca sunk.
Change course.
Now remember, there was another convoy right back here. $1,600, 4 p.m. And we have credit for our required tonnage for the mission. Again, none of it within our patrol zone, but we got our 7,000 tons.
Set a course.
Okay, I am going to change course that way because I'm going to surface. They will see me. I don't want anybody down here who happens to have a radio calling these guys, telling them that I'm headed their way. But we're going to be. In short order.
Switch to diesel engines.
Okay, we're back on the surface. Let's see. We're going to have our radio guy. We'll turn the compressors on. Well, it looks like you got the captain to turn them on. Okay, fine. I'm going to bring that buoyancy back up to 100%. Now what I want to do is move up here a little bit, away from the wreckage.
Tube 1, loaded.
Good. I can load that one. Almost out of their sight. Clear sight anyway. Now, I'm actually a bigger thing than they are, so they're more able to see me than I am them.
Tube 3, loaded.
Very good. That's all the bow tubes. Now load the stern one. Turn those lights back on. Here we go.
Move. Come on, quickly.
We will continue to move in that same direction while he loads the stern torpedo.
Tube 5, loaded.
There we go. Now we're going to turn.
Set a course to these coordinates. Change course.
Here we go. 50 miles, 5 hours. I'm going to speed us up because that's 10 p.m. Come on.
Faster, faster.
There we go. That's about 3 hours. Should be 8 p.m.
Change course. Change course.
48 nautical miles, 3 hours. And so we're going to let him get some rest. So when we catch this next intercept, he's not exhausted. And we put him on the hydrophones. And 2 hours to go. Hour and a half. Hour. I think that's probably close enough.
Periscope depth.
You had a couple hours to rest up.
Switch to electric motors.
Here we are, periscope depth. Hydrophone looking for those guys.
Set a course to these coordinates.
Skipper, I've detected a big group of ships.
Ooh, that one's 8 to 19. Let's get an idea. They're moving north-northwest. That's probably warships there. I wonder if I can intercept them and them. Run out of torpedoes before I ever got halfway to my patrol zone. Let's see what we got here. If that second group is warships, I'm not intercepting. is much more limited. And it's more difficult to get targeting solutions.
Skipper, I've detected a ship.
There's another tiny group.
Set a course to these coordinates.
Shipping transport spotted.
Copy.
Back on the hydrophone where I need him right now.
Change course.
Skipper, I've detected a big group of ships.
Yep. I know all about them. We have visibility at about 900 yards. I have 2 vessels here.
Calculate torpedo course.
See what we got here.
We're slowing down.
Visibility at 900 yards. It's not going to make it easy to get targeting solutions. We'll have to see what happens here. I may wake my second officer up. I have him on the main periscope, the observation scope. And have them both working on the solution and get them more quickly that way. I've also got to identify them by nationality and whether or not they're eligible targets. Still don't know about sinking that Norwegian boat, but oh well. Kind of late. Worry about it now, isn't it? Oops. So sue me.
Skipper, I've detected a ship.
That's those lifeboats. He wants to play. He could be sitting here just looking out the window, happy as hell. I put the headphones on. He wants to jump down and jump on my lap now.
Change course. We're slowing down.
2% targeting solution based on the hydrophone. Let's see here. I'm going to pause my recording momentarily, check the video length, and be right back. Yeah, that's what I thought. We're just a little over an hour and 11 minutes. Oh. I'm not going to break it off here and do another video. Prosecute this one. Okay, so he is an eligible target. I know that much.
Calculate torpedo course. Change course.
I am going to get my other officer up to help. So you can resolve these solutions, because this one's also probably going to be an eligible target. He's now present.
Calculate torpedo course.
And we got all three of them working on the same vessel.
We're slowing down. Change course.
Yes, sir.
I don't know much about A yet, except it's flying a British flag. And it's a merchant ship. We don't know how big, small or otherwise. I could zoom in and take a peek at it, but they didn't have satellite imagery in World War II. I didn't do that on the last one until after they'd identified the ship. Try not to do that. Okay, this is an almost 6,000 ton merchant freighter. Good sized vessel. I figure I'm putting 2 torpedoes into him short order here. 37% targeting solution. 38. 39. Need to get that up to 80, preferably. Making 7 knots, current range 6 cables, 600 and almost 700 yards, approximately. No. 1/10. Almost 1,000 yards. Maybe a little over 1,000 yards. Okay. 70% solution, that's good. This vessel I know nothing about right now. Norway.
Calculate torpedo course.
This is a Norwegian ship. We're probably just going to leave it and go.
Calculate torpedo course.
No, I want to know what it is. If it's a C3, it's going to get sunk. Okay, A, we're at an 82% solution now.
Calculate torpedo course.
84.
slowing down.
Stop. He does not appear to be armed. If we had a deck gun, I'd surface and shoot him into submission, into sinkage. But we don't have a deck gun. Wait, probably another minute. Then we'll fire on him with 91% solution now. You hit it when you get an itch, it just won't stop. There's that minute now. Here we go. We'll go ahead and fire on him.
What you want?
I go 3.5 meters deep, 6,000 ton ship.
2-1, flooded.
Fire.
And now you can start reloading.
Quickly. 30 seconds.
And let's see here.
Seconds.
And we can see our torpedo on the screen.
10 seconds to impact. Major hull damage.
Oh, he took a hard hit. He got major damage from that torpedo. Let's see if that's going to send him down. It looks like he got the fire out too quickly for our purposes. Well, I think he's going to go down. Speed's down to 4 knots. Do sink him, come on. Let one torpedo be enough. Lifeboats are coming out. I think it's going to go down. Down to 2 knots. Water washing over the stern, washing over amidships. One knot. 0. He's coasting to a halt. She's gonna sink her, but you're gonna make me spend another torpedo. There's lifeboats behind her. me spend another torpedo, aren't you? Damn it. Actually, no. No, you're not.
Blow the tanks. Change course.
Yes, sir.
Faster, faster. Switch to diesel engines.
You can go turn the compressors on. You're surfacing.
Troop 1, loading.
Alright. Only fired one torpedo, right? Yep. Okay.
Change course.
On your order.
We're gonna go sink him, but we're gonna use our anti-aircraft machine gun.
Change course.
I want to maneuver as close to it.
Set a course to these coordinates.
Right there.
We're slowing down.
Get on the machine gun. It's just off your starboard side and not very damn far depth. There he is. Now we want AP ammo. Here we go, load the AP. I'm going to dim this recording light so I can see. Here we are. Put some holes into the bow here right at the waterline.
They are sinking.
Here we go. That's what I wanted. Now, get on the navigation charts because we've only got a 21% certainty. Okay, so
Set a
there
course.
is the first half of our second patrol. We have sunk, what, 77 and 49 would be 12.6 and 69 here. 19.5 on tonnage. We haven't even gotten to our patrol zone yet. Doesn't count the 45,000 though, so that's the thing. Okay, I'm gonna call this recording over and invite you to click unsubscribe, click that like button, comment down below, let me know your thoughts. What do you think? Should I try and relocate and intercept that large convoy of 13 to 19 ships? I'm pretty sure that's warships. Intercepting that at night I don't like. It's like you gotta get way too close to get target confirmation and resolution. And that makes it very, very difficult to evade prosecution and depth charges and getting killed. So I'm really not real big on doing those at night. I like them during the day where I can identify them from 2 miles away. Do my target resolution, move to within a mile, fire, and turn and run and have 2 minutes to run while the torpedoes run their course. Let me know what you think. What do you want me to do? Take care, folks. Have fun. Enjoy yourselves. Stay safe. And as always, until I see you again, stay the hell off my lawn. Thanks a lot, everybody. Have a really great day. Bye-bye.